Signing on for today's lesson. If you saw the quote from earlier today, it said, "How you start does not have to be how you finish." So many times in life, we have experiences that don't get off to the best start. They might get off to a rocky start. And we have a tendency sometimes to assume that if it gets off to a rocky start, either we're not going to complete it at all, or it's just not, we're not going to finish it well or finish it strong. And when we have that thought about it, oftentimes we throw in the towel and we walk away rather than assuming that the tide can turn on our behalf. And today I want to share a story with you of a young man who had a rocky start, a rocky beginning. He grew up part of his childhood living in the Salvation Army because he and his family could not afford housing. He had a speech impediment and some other things going on in his life that he thought would hold him back from accomplishing an achievement. But fast forward to now, he is working a very successful or in a very successful position, has gotten great favor in his job, was just recognized as Employee of the Year. And although he had that speech impediment as a child, he was able to overcome it. He was able to overcome it. And now a big part of his job involves him speaking in front of hundreds of people, doing trainings, workshops, seminars, helping people to improve their lives. So how he started is not how, or not had how he started has not turned out to be how he has to finish. So perhaps you're working on something that got off to a rocky start and you're wondering if it's going to get any better, if you're going to be able to, finish well, finish strong. I encourage you to hang in there because how you started does not have to be how you finish it. If you started out rough, you started out slow, it doesn't have to be that way. I think of my own my own higher education experience. I had a difficult time adjusting to college and didn't do so well in my first couple of semesters. But once I got settled in and found my groove, I did much better. How I started did not have to be how I finished. I went on to complete my master's degree, my PhD, much stronger as an outstanding student, just hanging in there and not giving up. So if you think that how you started is how you have to finish and your start wasn't great, take heart. How you started is not how you have to finish. Okay? So hashtag life lessons, hashtag words of wisdom, hashtag listen and learn. Hang in there. Signing off.